know what, ladies and gentlemen? Love is kind of a battlefield, ain't it? This is my girl, Pat Benatar. And ever since this song came out, it's always been an anthem for me. Love is a battlefield. It's just the way the song is done. You want to talk about getting a person like me a little bit more energetic? Love is a battlefield. I will blast that. I don't have a problem. I don't care if people of my own race would not blast it. I would. Because Pat put some energy in that song. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about how real it's gotta be with Shalimar. Howard Hewitt and his peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why you guys see this video right here that we're doing, because this is talking about your right to claim wrongful foreclosure. Now, when we put all of these videos together, you're going to understand that each one of you should be making a claim of wrongful foreclosure, bringing forth your petition. That goes along with quiet title. Ladies and gentlemen, the plaintiff has a right. Pay attention. You have the right. That's why you want to do a counterclaim. Plaintiff is entitled to property due to the wrongful foreclosure. That's all I'm looking for. I want the cases that are in my favor. Pay attention. Seeking equitable relief. That's what you want to tell them. I am looking for equitable and affirmative relief. Remember those two words, equitable and affirmative relief. Remember that. Do not forget those phrases. The defendant also argues that the plaintiff has not made a prima facie showing entitling her to relief. Well, guess what? The court will tell you what the prima facie showing is. Plaintiff responds that it was the defendant, Chase, that acted with unclean hands by lying and continuing to lie. Regarding the short sale, the plaintiff also argues that she was prejudiced by the defendant's illegal foreclosure. And as such, the plaintiff is entitled to have her quiet title, I need to quiet this title, back into her name, and to have the rights of the property determined based upon the conduct of the defendant in this matter. Now, they're going to tell you the analysis. Go over it, ladies and gentlemen. It's right there for you. I want you to pay attention to what's being done. This is the case law. This is the entire page. To find those cases, you can either hover your mouse over the blue ink and hit Control and right click, and it will open up for you. Or you can copy this and paste it, or you can copy this and paste it into your web browser, and it'll take you right to the page where this is located. Okay? That's why we're doing it this way. All right. By the way, this will be up on the site by the time the video is up. Okay. So much love. Let's make sure we get the right title. And this is going to be the Wrongful Foreclosure Memorandum of Judicial Opinion doc. And so that there is no mistake, what we're going to do, let's drop you all the way down. What we're going to do is it should be right here. It's going to have to refresh, so it'll be 1 second. And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is while I am doing this video, I'm going to let you see that I put it up. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot get access to a document on the SATCOM website, do not contact SATCOM. Ask it, well, I need to find this document. No, you don't. Those documents are put up there as a courtesy. We don't promise that we're going to do anything else but provide you guys the courtesy. Memorandum of Judicial Opinion. It says that document is empty. That document can't be empty. Let's do it again. Sorry, it says it's 0. and it should not be 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete, because it says file size 0, impossible. So we're going to, it'll be 1 second for it to finish going up, because it says 24,000 bytes. So ain't no way in the world it's 0. So, and this is what I would have to do for every document that people are saying is not up there, and I'm not going to take that type of time, ladies and gentlemen. So it's an apology in advance. All right, let's get back to the equitable redemption, or not equitable redemption, but the wrongful foreclosure. Let's go here. Finally, the plaintiff brings a claim of quiet title, arguing. See, whenever you hear the court saying things like arguing, this is, we're going to add some more. Hold on, we're going to put in a phrase. Okay. We are going to put in, we're going to add to the wrongful foreclosure document other case law, because many of those cases, when the court starts saying things like the plaintiff argues, or the plaintiff asserts, or the plaintiff this, or the defendant does this, and the defendant does that, when they do things like that, those are statements where they're letting you know they're going to rule against the person. Okay? For these reasons, the plaintiff asked the court to issue a declaratory judgment against stating the defendants engaged in wrongful foreclosure, and the plaintiff was the lawful owner of the property. In sum, in asserting claims of wrongful foreclosure violation text codes entitled to a declaratory judgment, this is where I told you about the summary declaratory judgment. That's what you're doing. Okay? This is to go with that. So we're going to take all of this. See, these are all saying plaintiff claims, plaintiff claims, plaintiff claims, plaintiff states. Okay? And that's only because individuals doing this. Exactly. This one says wrongful foreclosure action seeking damages requires the plaintiff to prove that he was not in default. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? And this one is for Missouri. The way you prove that you're not in default, we're going to show you in these next 5 videos. They may not be done today because this is a long day. It's 2 o'clock and I have a meeting that I have to be a part of, and probably won't get to do these videos until Friday. So you guys are just going to have to be patient. I promise you they're culminating to something you all need to know. But I'm trying to keep them short so you guys get the information. But we're going to take this information on wrongful foreclosure and going to tell you all. Read the cases. Find out where these individuals went wrong. Find out what the court said they failed to do. Correct that. Go back into case law. Look for the cases highlighting the statements of the courts inside the cases that are in your favor, and pull the case text that is in your favor and use that to your benefit. These laws may not all help you. So what we're saying to you is we're providing these as a basis of a starting point for some of you in your research, because we know that many of you have confessed in many ways that you don't know how to do research. This is what you've told me. So what we're going to do is we're going to take James, and I got to give it a second because the overlay is messed up. So we're going to space and then enter. Oh, look at that. Get out of here. Oh, I see what it was doing. It was going to that site as opposed to doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go to the next line. It's going to open up again. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. So I'll take care of this stuff later. I'll take care of that stuff later. James, why are you giving me such a hard time? All right, all right. I'll put it at the bottom. I was going to add those case laws that I just got to the top, but let's see. There we go. Then we get rid of you, and then we do you. Okay. I did it again. Let's get rid of this. One. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of this one. And your document will be complete. Now what I do, this is what you guys, to prevail on a wrongful foreclosure claim, the plaintiff must be able to, that's what we're gonna, let's say, asserts claims against the defendant for wrongful foreclosure. Defendant maintains summary judgment in favor of the appropriate because no or insufficient evidence exists to establish the requisite element of this claim. Ladies and gentlemen, they are saying that, for instance, this case right here, we want where they're saying that he must be able to assert. I haven't listened to this version of Somebody Loves You by Patti LaBelle. These are the elements. Okay? That's the case right there. So, copy. And you guys are all going to be making claims based upon the information that we're going to provide for y'all. So you just be patient until you get to the last video of this series. That there was a defect in the foreclosure proceedings, that the selling price of the foreclosure was grossly inadequate, that there was a causal connection between the defect in the foreclosure and a grossly inadequate selling price. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not how you prevail in a wrongful foreclosure. They're not telling you that you can go according to the proceedings. We're going to give you those reasons shortly. Want you all to pay attention. Okay? So what I'm going to do, because that's what courts have done to shut you guys down. So I'm going to add that right here. Okay? And then what I do is, that's time Roman. We can get rid of time Roman. We can go here, and then we're going to go here. No, I think it's going to be 12, but we'll do 11. All right. And we add that information there for you. So that's done. That's what you're going to have to do. Go through the case, but I promise you we're going to tell you shortly how to bring your wrongful foreclosure. Got 5 more videos to do. But if you add all of this information up together, then you will find that all of the information is right there for you. But you will have to do the research. Like I said, the idea is to save your property, to save your grandma's property, to save your grandbrother's property, to save your granduncle's property, to save your grandnephew's property, to save somebody you love's property. Because everybody, you must understand, you have the right to property. You have the right to own property. Gotta go. The document will be up. Stay tuned. Be right back.